Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Rittner of the Rittners Floral School in Boston, Mass. It's a pleasure to welcome you into one of our classrooms today. We've got a really neat demonstration for you. We think you're going to really enjoy it. The time of year, it's October. We have Halloween coming up soon. And of course, we think in terms of the various symbols and motifs associated with that particular holiday. What comes to mind? Well, one thing that immediately comes to mind is the jack-o'-lantern and pumpkins. And we have a special demo planned for you today that I think you're going to find enjoyable. Our base is a really neat thing. This is a standing sphere. It's made by the people at Oasis, and it's a very neat gizmo. It's essentially a sphere of foam, and it's got a base to it, which makes it really neat and fun to work with. We can do some really cool things with this because it works so well. We've saturated it with water, and let's play with this a little bit because I think you're going to see that this is definitely going to be something that we can come up with that's going to be fun, quick, easy, and will work really well for this particular holiday. It looks very simple. A sphere of foam with a base to it. But look what we can do. We can take some of our carnations, our orange carnations, and we can take them and simply place them in right into the foam. And because there's a base here, it makes it quick, easy, and fun. This is the kind of designing I love. Quick, easy, and fun. And by using some of our orange carnations, we're definitely going to get across the idea of pumpkin. And notice that I'm taking them, placing them all the way around. I'm working my way through this design, placing them from front to back in a circle. The beauty of this particular kind of base is that it gives us essentially the feeling of a total sphere, but we don't have to have the total sphere. It feels it, but it isn't. It gives us a simulation of this kind of thing, and that's the beauty of this. We can just continue to take our carnations and place them just coming around in circles. Notice how this is coming together very quickly, very easily. I love this tool. It's absolutely amazing. I gotta hand it, the folks at Smithers are constantly coming up with interesting and new toys for us to play with, and it is all of the very neat gizmos and gadgets that they come up with that really enable us as floral designers. And notice that I'm just taking these and I'm working them, working around in a circle, gradually working from the bottom, working in a complete circle using my carnations. Now, if I didn't want to do this with carnations, I could do it with other things too. We could use palms on this, for example. They would work pretty well. And we could come up with different variations. In other words, we're doing this as a pumpkin, and we could certainly come up with pumpkins maybe using some of our bronze palms. In other words, we can play with this motif. We can play with it and come up with variants on it. Just like you can go and get some of the jack-o'-lantern pails when you're going to some of the mass outlets, and some of the jack-o'-lantern pails come in different colors as well as the orange. Well, so too we could come up with a light bronze or some other colors as far as our jack-o'-lantern simulation here. But what we're really doing is we're coming up with a simulated pumpkin, but the concept is that our simulated pumpkin is made using flowers. I love this kind of thing. It's cool, and this tool that enables us to come up with a spherical kind of shape, but do it in such a way that it's not going to roll around on us, really works so well. Well, we need to have maybe that little thing that comes up in the top of a pumpkin. So I've taken a few of my carnation stems, and I've tied them together with some of the decorative wire that is also produced by the folks at Smithers-Oasis. Place that in. A couple more of my carnations working on the top, again, using my bright orange, and now I've got my pumpkin. Of course, our pumpkin is fun, but it'll be even more fun if we add a face. And so, let's add a little face to our pumpkin. Here is one eye. Here is a second eye using a couple of our palms. And again, the beauty of this is that all of our flowers are in water. And because they're getting water from the foam, it's going to give us something that's going to hold up very, very nicely. Here, let's stick one of our Athos palms in here, and now we've got a little nose. And then, of course, we've got to have something as far as the mouth is concerned, so I'm going to take a few of my mini carnations and place them in here and come up with some mini carnations to simulate a mouth on our little pumpkin for Halloween. These are novelty designs, they're fun, and we like to show all kinds of novelties at Rittners Floral School in Boston. I think that they're just a great kind of thing to do and play with, and I think you can see, my viewer, that you can really have fun with this kind of thing for your holiday. So what do you think, my viewer? Quick, easy, and fun. A cute little Halloween idea, a novelty idea, using some carnations, using some palms, a few palms for eyes and nose, the Athos palm and the daisy palm, and then a few mini carnations for our mouth. Of course, you could decorate this a wide variety of ways. What do you think? Quick, easy, and fun. That's the Rittners Floral School way.